Hello beautiful beings, my name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel. I have not posted on here in some time, but I am returning with some new content. I love all things wellness, routines, and rituals. Basically my journey of improvement and finding joy. In this new series, I'd like to share some insight and speak on the life of a stewardess and becoming a stewardess basically. Although I am fairly new, I thought it's never too early to share some insight with those who are curious of wanting to become a stewardess and the best ways you can prepare yourself. And I thought it would be nice to add this to my channel. I'm more than likely going to add this to a travel series, as I don't necessarily want to get into too much detail about the specifics of the airline that I'm working with, or I don't want to give too much information, if that makes sense. I don't want to share too much on tips and advice if it's not the feedback I'm receiving from anyone who comes across this video. I do want to be as useful and effective as possible to anyone watching, but I just would like to portray my lifestyle and what I'm learning through these videos instead of trying to be a teacher when I'm very much a student in this life. I am about 2 weeks away from my training. I will be headed to Atlanta, Georgia for 6 weeks, and I will be learning everything that I need to know in regards to hospitality, safety, customer service, and all things about the aircraft. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I have to be honest and say that I have really been postponing everything that I have to do to get ready for training. With my specific airline, I do work for a major US airline, and I'm not allowed to see what the airline is, but I'm sure as these videos keep posting, you will kind of see the uniform that I wear and kind of figure out yourself the company I work for. But so far I kind of got the gist that if you are going to enter this industry, prepare to be very flexible and spontaneous, and kind of receive emails from your company out of the blue. I myself am okay with being that flexible. I'm okay with things coming out of the blue, and I think that's why I've gotten really comfortable with procrastinating a bit. But let me kind of give a timeline of my journey up until this point. So mid-December, I applied to this company. I immediately got feedback from the company to proceed on to the next steps. I did about all the steps that same day. I was very proactive. Any tip that I could give right now in the beginning is to keyword your resume as best as you can. If needed, I could make a video about how I keyworded my resume and highlighted my customer service skills. Literally any job you had, just highlight how well you are speaking to customers and having hospitality overall. From that point, it was about a week or two, maybe a day after Christmas, I got an email from the company inviting me to the headquarters for a face-to-face interview. And that was very exciting. I really had no idea what to expect, but this beautiful platform, YouTube, really saved me, really helped me prepare the best way possible. If you're at that point where you're getting ready for your interview, I highly recommend that you dive deep onto YouTube series about getting prepared for said company's flight attendant interview, and take notes, take lots of notes, watch it over and over again. My approach was to repeat everything that I was learning as much as possible and take notes and not kind of change who I am, but highlight the best parts of me from the advice I was getting from these videos. That was about a day or two after Christmas when I got that email, and they gave me certain available slots for the interview. The earliest that I was able to schedule my face-to-face interview was February 1st. So I had some time to prepare, almost a month and a half, and that's really what I did. That entire month and a half, I just watched YouTube videos. I'm a creature of watching things, you know, like hands-on type of learning, and I kind of just kept repeating and practicing and just taking in everything. And you know, I did a lot of meditation, I did a lot of words of affirmation. If you haven't seen my channel, I'm a high believer in spiritual wellness, and that being my guidance to success, and that part really helped keep me calm, helped me get prepared in the best way possible. So I definitely recommend you touch that aspect of getting prepared for your interview as well. The days prior to my interview, honestly, I would say about 3 days prior to the day of my interview, I got an email about my flight information. My company paid for the flight to get to the headquarters and back, so they paid for a round trip. And I stayed in a hotel. I brought, my business attire. I could go into more details about what I brought and where I bought my clothes, or any type of feedback you guys would like to hear. But that's basically what I did prior to my face-to-face interview. I could make a whole nother video about the face-to-face interview, how you can best prepare for that interview. I do want to preface, all airlines are different. If you want to message me or email me, I would be more than happy to kind of share other, more personal things. That way it's just not too open in the public. But I have had a great experience so far. So now today is April 6th. It's a Thursday, and I decided to film today because today I am going on a Zoom meeting for my company to watch videos or speak to the higher ups regarding your base bids. And I really don't know what to expect. I'll be completely honest. All I know is I'm going to be able to submit my bid for my base. At this time, I'm more than likely going to have to commute as a new hire, which a lot of the videos that I've seen in the past up until this point don't really recommend commuting as a new hire. Some do. Really depends on your lifestyle and your preferences, but at this time I am going to have to commute. So the base that I'll be bidding for, I really hope I get it, just because it'll be the most convenient for me. Again, I can go into more detail about that in another video, but this one, my goal of this video is to just be very short and straightforward. Kind of want to be an advocate for anyone wanting to enter this industry. I could give more of my background in another video, but if anyone has any questions, very happy and open to communicating and giving any advice that I can. Again, my channel isn't going to be so focused on giving tips and advice. My goal with this channel is wellness and really just sharing some insight of my life and what I'm learning, and just really just staying authentic and real and raw in the moments that get hard, besides the moments that are really good also. I plan on making a series of my 6 weeks out there at the headquarters, and hopefully I can inspire some to enter this industry or really just go after what your desires are. And I'm excited to see the feedback I get on the content I plan on sharing. So as the afternoon sunlight falls into my room, I have to change the angle really quickly. But I'm just gathering some preparation for the preparation for training. So a few days ago, my company did send out an email of preparing for takeoff and kind of like items to bring, what to pack, I guess their expectations of how they want you to represent the company, and taking into consideration the clothing, your luggage, your personal items. So I have quite a bit to prepare for. Kind of just gonna make this as generic as possible. So here's some items that I have to bring. So I have to bring notebooks, pen, pencil, highlighters, obviously, index card, definitely toiletries. Of course, they're going to be there for 6 weeks, so anything like makeup wipes, toothpaste, sanitary products you're going to need while being away for some time. A lot of things just fall into the category of clothing, toiletries, and food. For me, my number one thing is food and how I can best prepare myself. My goal is to stay as disciplined as possible. Definitely do not want to spend much money on eating out or doing Uber Eats or anything like that. Of course, no one's perfect. Every now and then it's going to come in clutch for sure, but I want to be prepared as possible. So I'm going to be packing, my business attire, regular black and white. Not really a fan of wearing dresses, so slacks and a polo is going to have to do. Of course, I'm going to bring my gym clothes and any toiletries I need. I'm going to pack 2 suitcases, one full of those clothing items, and the other I'm going to try to fit as much miscellaneous as possible. And I want to do my compra, like my shopping over there. I'll probably have to do an Uber ride to a local grocery store. Hopefully there's like a Costco or something that I can buy in bulk for those 6 weeks. And I want to meal prep my meals. My main focus is to be going to class and studying, going to the gym, and staying on my routine, staying disciplined, so that way it won't be so much of a shock of a lifestyle once training is over. And I believe that's the whole goal, to try to find a routine that works best for this new lifestyle. If you guys want to know a deeper look into everything I'm going to really be preparing for, I will make another video after this one. I feel a little bad. I did not record from the beginning of preparing for my interview, but again, if anyone is interested, whatever feedback I get, I will take into consideration of what videos I should post. So this video was just very generic, kind of just a check-in of what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be preparing for training. In this video, I'm obviously not going to be preparing, showing you what's in my luggage or anything, but I'm making guidelines. So definitely I want to bring things that I can microwave, like rice, veggies, things that I could steam in the microwave, breakfast like oatmeal. I want to bring my teas, honey, and any supplements that I need to bring to kind of make me feel at home and, prepared for anything that could arise if I get sick or anything like that. The stores I'm going to be doing my shopping at is Goodwill, baby. We save money over here. And Dollar Tree for any miscellaneous. Maybe I'll go to Target or Walmart. I definitely want to get a burner, hopefully. So I did a roommate survey. I'm praying that I don't get a roommate because I do well on my own in my living space. So I want to get a burner so that way I could make breakfast, meal prep, any like chicken fajitas, steak fajitas, and try to make this 6-week training as enjoyable as possible. And I'm excited. I'm excited to introduce this new journey and share it with whoever eyes view this video, and hopefully we can move forward in more of a prepared manner. And I will definitely film and share everything that I'm learning, any tips in this phase particularly, share it all with you guys. Thank you so much for whoever stuck around and watched this video. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings on whatever journey you're on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.